I will win, 'cause my heart is burning with desire to go on. I will vanquish anything that stands before me. Forever my persistence and a voice inside me.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Things. It's doing things.
Oh, you're leaking.
I am leaking.
The sand made you leak. Explain that one to me. Explain your lunch to me. Oh, you're getting swamped.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just keep clicking square.
Yes. The ultimate of abilities. Did you pick up the vestige thing?
Nope.
Is he trying to bait out some more fucking sand slimes?
Fucking slimes.
Slams. But yes, fucking like some of these levels don't make sense, and that's perfectly fine. But then it gets like to a point where it's like, come on, guys, come on, like really, like leaky sand. It's a special kind of sand, the Egyptian sand. Oops,
It's quicksand.
No one's pulling the cables. There's a lever.
Yeah, but who's pulling those cables for the lever? Are you right there?
The hopes and dreams of the level designers.
Oh, the people who level design this game should be shot. Like, 100%.
But it's not that bad.
Cathedral of the Sacred Blood.
Alright, yeah, the cathedral, yeah.
Like, someone needs to be punished at least. They'd be like, hey, look, yeah, I was going to give you a couple of lashings because the Cathedral of Sacred Blood. He's like, it's okay, I understand. I completely agree. That's fair. Everything looks white. It's kind of like the game we GSSB'd, Citadel.
Oh,
everything,
right, yeah.
Everything
Wait,
is...
I forgot to activate this missile.
Everything is a green block. All the walls of the buildings are green blocks. Like, it's literally like one color.
The sky's one color, the floor's one color, the enemies are surprisingly detailed, but they're all anime girls, so they're one color.
Well, the only anime girls when you kill them. Otherwise, they look like fucking Nazi experiments. Or Nazi people. It's like, oh, there's this gas mask enemy who's casting fire on me. Blow him in half, and there's a waifu body. Oh damn! Oh damn!
Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn!
But yeah, and there's like, everything is just certain color. And if it was like a $5 game, I'd be fine with it. But it's like a $20 game.
Yeah.
And that's a bit rough. That is like, oh boy. I pay less for more. What is it?
But the important part is I was able to get a refund.
Yeah, $22 for the Citadel. Because after the first level in that game, that's it. Game's done. I mean, like, not to the degree of like finishing the game, but you've done everything the game has to offer.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's kind of, I don't know. Code Vein is in the same vein to some degree, where the only thing that's, I would say, variable is the story. Where the story
people were working on it.
So, like, the story of the game is obviously why you're playing through, but, like, the enemies are just reskins, the levels are just reskins. With a new buff, or a new debuff.
Yeah, as a general rule. There's a couple of special ones, but...
And yeah, there's definitely more variant than none at all. But it gets to a point where you're like, okay, I've played the purple version of this level before. Do you have to wait for them to pop out?
Yes.
Okay. And what you saying?
Well, maybe I can't, but I've never managed to hit one before they have. I disagree. Like, I get your point about the enemies, but I do actually think the levels are unique enough to stand out.
I see.
Oh,
that's
that's
what.
fucking right.
Mm-hmm.
This is a path to the boss, but you don't get anything else before here. There's
There's a boss
You need
run.
to make that run every time you lose from down that elevator. See, this one's called
I've been waiting.
the Misto.
For fucking what?
I think it was Leela was the first one.
I was expecting like legit like 3-letter, 2-letter name, not Femisto. Ah yes, Fernando. Keeper of the sand.
McFisto.
That's right, we're going through Eva's memories, aren't we?
We are going through Eva's memories.
Despicable Revenant, alright.
Are you really sure it's safe for us to be snatching humans like this? If one of Silva's dogs gets wind of what we're doing.
They're the ones sitting pretty and getting fat.
Timmy.
We have our rights.
It's the Timmy Revenant.
Tibby. The who?
Well, the Revenants. His name was like Timid or Timmy.
Timmy.
That's because he's scared because he's sucking too. Man, those fucking glasses are absolutely bright. The fuck's that noise?
Someone getting stabbed.
Are you alright? You can't talk, can you? Looks like his throat's been crushed.
To be specific, it was the people molesting Eva.
We'll be alright.
Oh.
I promise I'll keep
Why were they stabbing her? Shouldn't she be dead?
What?
Were they stabbing Eva or the people, or she stabbed
Jack,
them?
Jack was stabbing the people molesting Eva.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, if that's the case, then shouldn't Eva be, like, fucking dead?
Well, her throat got crushed because revenants were drinking her blood and fucked up her throat. That's why she can't just talk.
There's no future being a revenant. Don't throw your life away. Forget the past and live as best you can here.
Yeah, that's true. Like, hey guys, don't be this, because this is a shit way to live.
This is shit.
Oh, finally something brighter than Disco Stu's eyes.
Slightly.
I don't understand you.
That's
Your
all right,
eyes are
no
so
one does.
pretty. Oh, that's the axe that we get from the obliterator axe. That's the axe that acts like a halberd, doesn't it?
No, the Obliterator axe is actually the hammer-looking one from the Ardent Wolf Berserker. The giant-ass mace, I think.
Doesn't it have a moveset like the axe?
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, the Obliterator... Oh, yeah, it is that one. It says it's an axe, but... It's technically an axe, but it looks like a mace.
I mean, that's a pretty shit. Like,
Oops.
uh-oh. Oh, yeah, you gotta restore the rest of the vegetables. Don't want to go in the fight without restoring them. Otherwise, we're gonna have a bad day.
Yes, that wouldn't be ideal. We've gone through all the effort to collect all the vestiges and restore people's memories.
Just
Well, at
because
least it
you
gives
want that good ending, quote unquote.
I feel bad to a degree. Well, I don't feel bad, but I think, like, it's kind of bad not to encourage, like, the whole memory thing. It feels like it's something you stumble upon rather than going for completion for the first time. I mean, like, you probably get, like, the middle ending, and it's just like, oh, is that it? And then you get the bad ending or something, and it's like, oh, that's bad.
So the worst ending is completing no one's memories. I think just the standard ending is where you only complete some, and that's the one I did for my first one. I missed a single Theon vestige. Because I was running around specifically looking for everything. And I did actually find it, I just found it too late.
And that's the problem. It's just too late.
Because you need to do it before beating the boss. And then, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a good ending, but the quote-unquote true ending. I don't remember what people actually call it, but...
The truest of endings.
Oh.
Did you get the true... I feel it kind of like... Because back in the day, back in like the old PlayStation 1 day, PlayStation 1 games, like
ending?
Especially for a game Silent Hill, in which like to get the good plus ending, you have to do a side quest in which the game gives you no fucking heads up whatsoever. Like you can 110% just miss it because you just need to go into a building. Well, you need to pick up a few things. Like, you need to pick up, like, this liquid in a bottle, which is just like, oh, hey, there's this liquid on the floor that came from a broken glass. Oh, well. And that's just it. Like, you have to then find, like, a plastic bottle and then go back and then put that liquid into a bottle. And the game doesn't tell you any of this. And then, like, you have to go into a building to help out a certain person. But this is just, like, a weird building that you wouldn't really... take notice of until you get too close, and to which then the camera angle changes and you're like, huh, that's weird. Why did the camera angle change? Like,
that must be important.
So doesn't help you at all. So for like the most time, it's just like, okay, well, when I originally beat Silent Hill, I was like, okay, I guess this person's dead now, and I ran off and that's just it. And then when I come to Silent Hill 3, it's based around the fact of, like, you got the good plus ending. And it's just like, who the fuck's this? And then it's just like, oh, you know, I'm the daughter of this guy. And I'm just like, wait, that's not you. I was just fucking lost. I didn't think there were other endings until I found out that there are games based on the other endings. It's kind of like, Drakengard and Nier, where Nier is based upon one of the endings for Drakengard 2 or Drakengard 1. It's like I think one of the 5th endings in which they classified it as a joke ending, but I'm not too sure how it's a joke ending because there's nothing.
The difference about that is Drakengard and Nier are built around being cyclical games, right? You're supposed to beat the games 2 or 3 times because they change pretty drastically from what I heard. I haven't actually got through them yet. But they change pretty drastically when you get through them, right?
I wouldn't even... Yeah, it comes to a point of, like, they're not even an ending, they're more of, like, a chapter.
Yeah, exactly.
Except that... how, like, ending, especially the Nier games...
Like I said, it's cyclical. You're supposed to play through it, play through A and B and whatever. But the difference with a game like this is... Or Sekiro, right? Is you're supposed to... And that's why I think there's generally 3, occasionally 4. Right? There's the default one that they expect people to get on their first playthrough. The quote-unquote bad one, if you just fuck it up. Or rush through it without properly checking. And then the true one is more, I guess, completionist-y. Or if you've been really properly searching through for everything.
Yeah, but making it an ending based upon a completionist thing only rewards those who have time for it.
Yeah, but it's also specifically geared for those people, right?
No, because it's meant to be the end result that the developers intend. So far, like, I haven't seen the endings in this game. I guess
that's true, because most games that have, like, a true ending... For example, in Sekiro, the ending of Sekiro is just the ending to Sekiro, but the I don't remember what it's called. The true ending of Sekiro, where you need to do all these kind of side bits...
missions and stuff, yeah.
To figure things out, and some of them are a little cryptic. But once you do that, right, you get the ending, which feels pretty heavily like it's setting up so that there could be a sequel.
Well, that's the thing.
But
Like,
that's what you're talking about, right? That the true best ending, I guess you'd call it, is the one that's expected to be the one that, because it's kind of the best secret ending, they couldn't really put that ending in without it being the quote-unquote canon ending. Though I guess you also don't need to make that distinction until you've made a sequel, right? For example, in Code Vein there's 3 endings, and all of them are equally as canon as each other. It's
yes,
only
but as soon as
until
a
they make
sequel's
a
been
sequel
made, yeah, where one
that
ended
one
is straight up
becomes
canon.